Okay. Trung Hiu. Chào con Trung Hiu.
Trung Hiếu.
Hello, teacher.
Trung Hiu.
Mhm.
How are you, Trung Hiu?
I'm fine. Thanks. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Quang Ming.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. And Viet Tien. Chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Tien?
I'm having a sore throat.
Sorry, you're having a
Sore throat.
sore throat. I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay.
I hope it's not too serious.
Fine.
Okay. Ding Ming. Chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ding Ming?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay.
Oh,
Can
thank you.
everyone please turn the cameras on? Okay. Thank you, Ding Ming. I can see you very clearly. Just like you are next door, not in a different country. Okay, Viet Tien, that's good too. Okay, so I hope this class time is better for you. Means you don't have to get up so early from now on. Trung Hiu, I can't see you. And Quang Ming. Thank you, Trung Hiu. Okay, and Quang Ming, can see you clearly too. That's great. Okay, I'll just wait another couple of minutes to see if anyone else is going to join the class. Who else is missing? So I think Mrs. Sa just told me 2 aren't coming today. Okay, Ha Ling, Chao Gon.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. And I'll just wait for Ming Tam, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, Ming Tam, I'm just looking at your wallpaper. What is on your wallpaper? Is it like rain or clouds or something? Behind you, Ming Tam? Yeah. What is it?
It's trees and house.
Oh, it's a house. Okay, and
Yeah.
trees. Okay. Yeah, look very nice. Very nice, Ming Tam. Okay. Kang Un, Chagon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Okay, everyone, we will get started. Welcome to class for this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. And I hope this time is easier for you than getting up at 8 a.m. So what we're going to be doing today, we'll be doing a little bit of speaking practice, and we'll also be continuing on with the graph that we looked at last time. I know some of you weren't in our class last week, but we will be continuing with looking at the malaria graph, okay? In fact, hopefully we can finish that today. Before we start the class for today, are there any questions? Does anyone have any questions for me? Okay. Gee, don't want that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is habits. Remember last week, those of you who were in the class, we talked about words to do with habits. A habit, for those of you who might have forgotten, is something that you do regularly and often. All right, these are the words here, okay, that you use when you talk about a habit. So I'm going to ask each of you to tell me about a habit that you have and using one of these phrases, please. to start your sentence. I'm in the habit of, I tend to, okay, which means I usually or I like to. Okay, I'll start with Kang Eun. Kang Eun,
Yes.
tell me about a habit that you have, Kang Eun.
Um, I I'm in the habit of I'm in the habit of staying up late.
Good. I'm in the habit of staying up late. Good sentence, Kang Eun. Ming Tam. Ming Tam, tell me about a habit that you have, please.
I'm in the habit of reading a book before to go to sleep.
Aha, of reading a book before going to sleep. Very good. Reading a book before going to sleep. That's great, Ming Tam. What books do you like to read, by the way, Ming Tam? What sort of books? Anything in particular?
I like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay, very good. Ha Ling,
Yes,
please tell me about a habit that you have, Ha Ling.
I am in the habit of playing sport like badminton.
Okay, I'm in the habit of playing sport like badminton. Very good. Good sentences so far. All girls too, by the way. Let's hope the guys can do just as well. Ding Ming.
Yes,
Okay,
I am in the habit of uh playing basketball in the afternoon.
good, good, good sentence. I'm in the habit of playing basketball in the afternoon. Usually you would put an S on that, Ding Ming, on afternoons. Okay,
Okay.
because it means you play many afternoons, not just one. So you would say, I'm in the habit of playing basketball in the afternoons. Good. Viet Tien.
I'm in the habit of reading books.
I'm in the habit of reading books. Okay, Viet Tien, good. What sort of books, by the way?
Uh, like word, word,
War
like
books. War books. Is that right?
books
Did you say?
have many words.
Sorry, many words.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Um,
Kwang Ming.
Yes,
Okay, tell me about a habit that you have, Kwang Ming.
I like to play basketball.
Okay, good. Someone used a different sentence. I like to play basketball. That's great. And finally, Trung Hugh. Trung Hugh,
Yes, teacher.
tell me about a habit that you have, Trung Hugh.
I'm in the habit of playing badminton.
I'm in the habit of playing badminton. Great. Okay, very good, everyone. All good sentences. And one more thing before we get off the subject of habits, I'll just check if anyone else has joined. Ming Nok. Chào con.
Yes, hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Nok?
Yes, great.
Good. Please tell me about a habit that you have.
Yes, I'm in the habit of grab a sandwich for lunchtime.
I'm in the habit of, you have to say grabbing. Grabbing.
Yes.
Okay, grabbing a sandwich for lunchtime. Needs to have ing on the end. I'm in the habit of grabbing a sandwich for lunchtime. Great. And who else? Leon. Chagon. Chagon, Leon.
hello, teacher.
Okay, Leon, please tell me about a habit that you have.
I'm in the habit of listening music.
I'm in the habit of listening to music. Can you please say that, Leon? You need to have the preposition to.
Okay, I'm in the habit of listening to music.
Great. I'm in the habit of listening to music. That's great. Good, Leon. By the way, everyone, no one had any bad habits. Everyone has good habits. Okay, I'm sure some of you have bad habits, but that's okay. You don't have to tell me about your bad habits. But speaking of bad habits, okay, I'm going to show you this. Okay, Kang Ewan, can you see the picture of the girl?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, please tell me one habit that she has, just one.
She has drinking alcohol.
Okay, good. So you might say that now the way to structure the sentence, Kang Ewan, and everyone, is this. She is in the habit. Okay, just like you say, I'm in the habit of. Okay, she is in the habit of. Okay, Ming Tam,
Yes.
can you do that sentence for me, please?
She's in the habit of
What's she doing? She is in the habit of. What is
smoking.
this? Oh, you're looking at this. She's in the habit of smoking.
Yes.
Okay, she's in the habit of smoking. Thank you, Ming Tam. Ha Ling.
Yes.
Okay, looking at this picture. Okay, tell me what she's in the habit of.
Uh, she in the habit of drinking wine.
Good. That is wine. Very good. That is wine. Okay, well done. She is in the habit, or she's in the habit of drinking wine. What else can maybe we say about her? Ding Ming.
I am.
Yeah, Ding Ming, what has she got on her face? Begins with M. Begins with M.
I think she is bad habit is using smoke.
No, looking at her face, Ding
Yes,
Ming. Yeah, what has she got on her face? What do you call this? On her lips and on around her eyes. What do you call this? What is the word for this? Begins with M.
im,
M.
im.
Yeah, like M for Ming.
I don't know.
Okay. Viet Tien.
Oh,
Okay, what has she got on her face that begins with M? Okay, to
yeah.
do with her lips and to do with her eyes. What has she done? What is she wearing on her face?
Necklace.
Sorry, I didn't hear, Viet Tien.
Start with the N.
Yes, start with M.
Necklace.
Necklace.
Oh,
I'm thinking of M, not N.
ah,
Can't see any necklace on her
yeah.
face. On her face. Kwang Ming, your turn.
Do it on her
On her
lip.
face. Yeah, she has something on her lips and round her eyes. What is the word for this?
Mhm. She is makeup.
Yes, very good. She is wearing makeup. Thank you, Kwang Ming. Okay, so can you please give me the sentence that we've been practicing? She
is in the habit of wearing makeup.
Great, 100%, Kwang Ming. Excellent. Perfect sentence. She is in the habit of wearing makeup. Okay. She is in the habit of smoking. You can see here, she is in the habit of drinking wine. That's good. Your sentence structure is good. Okay. Now let's look at today's topic. All right, today we're going to learn words to do with health. Okay, now health, as it says here, is a common topic in Ielts speaking and could appear in any part of the test. Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to be looking at the vocabulary and idioms you need to talk about everyday health, fitness, and general well-being. Okay, well-being is another word, another synonym for health. Okay, well-being, well-being. Okay, so these are some of the topics that can come up during the IELTS test to do with health: keeping fit, physical exercise, sport, food, okay, disease, sickness, medicine, healthcare, diet, and nutrition. Okay. So these are some common spoken greetings in English. How are you? I'm sure you are all familiar with. You all know this one. These other two mean exactly the same thing, okay? And they are all very common ways of asking how you are. So this one here, how are you doing? How are you doing? And how's it going? How's it going? Mean the same as how are you? Leon,
Yes.
how's it going?
Good. I'm good.
Okay, the answer to this, you can say good, or you would say I am well. I'm well, thank you. I'm well, thank you, or I'm fine. So all these are questions about how you are feeling. Okay, how you are feeling. Okay, Ming Nok,
Yes.
how are you doing, Ming Nok? How are you doing?
I feel as fit as a fiddle.
Oh, very good. I feel as fit as a fiddle. Excellent. Very good idiom. Okay. Another answer, by the way, you just repeat the last word. You can say, I'm doing fine. I'm going fine. Okay. There's another way of answering it, but I'm fit as a fiddle. Very good. Very colloquial. Kang Eun,
Yes.
how's it going, Kang Eun?
Uh, um, uh, um,
Sorry, Kang Eun. Take your time.
um,
How's it going, Kang Eun? I feel what?
uh, I feel excited.
Aha, remember this is a question to do with health, Kang Eun,
Uh,
okay? So it's about how you're feeling about your health, not about whether you are excited or bored or something like that.
uh,
I feel
well.
good. I feel well. I feel fine. I feel great. I feel sick. Okay? Can be the opposite, of course, as well. Ming Tam,
Yes,
how are you doing, Ming Tam?
I feel fine.
Great. Ha Ling,
Yes.
how's it going?
I'm feel
Ha Ling?
great.
Great. Ding Ming,
Yes.
how are you doing, Ding Ming?
Uh, I'm good.
Good. I'm good is a good answer. Okay, very simple. Okay, just remember
Okay.
these three all mean the same thing. How are you? Okay, Viet Tien,
Yes,
how's it going, Viet Tien?
I'm fine.
Good. Quang Ming,
Yes,
how are you doing?
I feel well. Feel
Good.
fine.
Good, I feel fine. Trung Hugh,
Teacher,
how are you doing, Trung Hugh?
uh, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Thank
Good. I'm fine, or I feel fine. Okay, good. So again, just remember, you will hear English people say any of these three. Okay, they might not just say, how are you? They can also say, how are you doing? How's it going? It just means, how are you feeling? All right. Now, this is what Ming Nok said before, for those of you who haven't heard this idiomatic expression before. I'm as fit as a fiddle. It just means I feel really healthy. I'm as fit as a fiddle. Okay, I'm as fit as a fiddle. So that's a good one to remember if you want to use an idiomatic saying. I'm as fit as a fiddle. All right. Here is another one. Okay. If we're talking about idioms. Leon,
Yes.
can you read that for me, please?
He looks like they warm up.
Okay, he looks like death warmed up. It means he looks very sick. Okay, again, it's just an idiomatic expression. He looks like death, but warmed up. Okay, not quite dead yet. Okay, just means someone who looks very sick. All right, if you are very fit and healthy, you can say this. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, please read what I have highlighted.
Yes, I'm in great shape.
Good. So if I say to you, how are you doing, Ming Nok? You can.
I'll say I'm in great shape.
Perfect. I'm in great shape. Okay, means I'm very fit. I'm in great shape. I'm in great shape. Okay. So, in shape, being in shape is just another way of saying, are you fit? Or I am fit, meaning fit and healthy. Okay, so for example, Kang Uan,
Yes.
how do you stay in shape? Kang Uan, how do you stay in shape?
I stay in shape by jogging and playing basketball.
Great. Perfect answer. I stay in shape. So remember, again, this is just a colloquial way. Okay. It's also a collocation. All these words go together of just asking, how do you keep fit or how do you keep healthy? Ming Tam,
Yes.
how do you stay in shape?
I stay in shape, play badminton, and do exercise in the morning.
Okay. You only missed one word. Ming Tam, what was it? I stay in shape. What is the next word? I stay in shape.
Play badminton.
Aha. By. Okay.
But
I stay in shape by. Have to say by, Ming Tam. I stay in shape by playing badminton and basketball. Ha Ling.
Yes,
Okay. How do you stay in shape?
I stay in shape by doing exercise every day.
Great. Ding Ming.
I stay in shape by playing basketball and boxing every weekend.
Okay, good. Excellent sentence. Every weekend. That's great. Be at 10.
I stay in shape by working out.
Yeah. I stay in shape by working out, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, good. Kwang Ming.
Yes.
How do you stay in shape, Kwang Ming?
I stay in shape by working out every day.
Great. And Trung Hugh. Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, how do you stay in shape?
I stay in shape by doing exercise every morning.
Great. Good. I stay in shape. Okay, so that is the phrase you need to remember. If someone asks you, how do you keep fit? Or how do you stay in shape? I stay in shape. Okay, and then just looking before we finish this section at some phrasal verbs, okay, to do with feeling healthy or feeling unhealthy. Okay, so first of all, looking at this one, I don't feel well. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Okay, coming down is a synonym for getting. I think I'm getting a cold. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Coming down, a very common collocation in English when you are talking about feeling unwell. Okay, I think I'm coming down with the flu. I think I'm coming down with COVID. All right, I think I'm coming down with a fever. Coming down just means getting. All right, when you can't get rid of some illness, okay, you say, I can't shake it. I can't shake it. Okay? To shake something means to get rid of it. All right, those are the main ones from that. And as far as idioms go, this is probably the only one that is worth remembering. Okay, I am feeling under the weather today. I'm feeling under the weather means I'm feeling not well. I'm feeling under the weather. Can you try this for me, Leon? Just read the sentence when I ask you the question. Leon, how are you feeling today, Leon?
I'm feeling under the weather today.
Good. Okay, just means I'm feeling a bit sick, or I'm feeling a bit tired. Just means I'm not quite right. Okay, Mingnok,
Yes.
how's it going, Mingnok?
I tell
Just
the
read
under.
the sentence I've highlighted.
Yes. I'm. Can you repeat the question?
Sure. How's it going?
I'm feeling under the weather today.
Good. Perfect. And Kang Eun,
Yes.
how are you doing, Kang Eun?
I'm feeling under the weather today.
Good. Okay. All right. So just remember that one as a collocation and as an idiomatic phrase to say that you are not feeling well. That's all it means. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm feeling under the weather. Okay. That's enough about health. Any questions about that before we finish? Okay. Time for a quick test, everyone. Trung Hu, can you see test 10? Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Good. All right, everyone. So 10 questions here. Please complete the sentences using the correct form of make, have, or give. Okay. You might have to change one of the words to a different form. So I'll just give you a minute or so to do this. Van Phúc, chào con.
Morning, teacher.
How are you, Van Phúc?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Good answer. Very polite. I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask each one of you one each of these questions. Van Fook, I will start with you, please. Number one, Van Fook, sentence number one. Can you please read the sentence, okay, and then put in the correct word?
Yes. I think Manchester United has had a good start to the season.
Okay, and what is the missing word, Van Fook?
Had.
Good. Had is correct. Okay, had. Leon,
Yes.
number two, please. Can you read the whole sentence?
He didn't have much success in persuading her to stay.
Okay, so first of all, just looking at this word here, Leon, it is pronounced persuading. Can you say that, please?
Persuading.
Good. Persuading. Again, please, Leon.
Persuading.
Persuading. Good. Persuading. Do you know what it means, Leon? Can you guess?
I don't know.
It means, can you guess from the sentence? From the sentence, Leon. What do you think?
I can't guess.
You can't guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Often, everyone, you will see words that you don't understand. The first thing is to try and guess it, okay, from the context of the sentence. What I mean by that is try and guess what a word means by looking at what the sentence means, the other words in the sentence. Okay, they can often give you a big clue as to what it means. Ming Nok,
Yes.
persuading. What do you think it means? Persuading.
I think it's offer somebody to do something.
Yes, persuading means to get someone to do something. Okay, Leon?
Yes.
Okay, it means to get someone to do something. For example, Leon, your mother, she might persuade you to do the dishes. Okay, she might persuade you to, it means she might get you to help or get you to do or wash the dishes, or she might persuade you to tidy your room. Does that make sense, Leon?
Yes.
Okay, so persuade. It's a very useful word to know. It means to get someone to do something by talking to them, by giving them good reason why you should do something. Persuade. Okay, so Leon, going back to what is the missing word here?
I think it's have.
Have is correct. Okay, have, everyone. Number two, he didn't have much success in persuading her to stay. All right, number three, Ming Nok.
Number three, lots of people have lunch at their desk, usually just a quick sandwich.
Okay, perfect. Lots of people have lunch at their desk, usually just a quick sandwich. Number four, Tang Uan
Number four is it's a good way for children to make new friends.
is correct. It's a good way for children to make new friends. Number five, Ming Tam.
This sort of have.
Can you read the whole sentence, please, Ming Tam?
This sort of behavior have the school a bad name.
Not have. Okay. This sort of, can you just read this word for me, please, Ming Tam?
Behavior.
Good. Behavior. Behavior. Can you say it again, please?
Behavior.
Good. Okay. Behavior means the way that someone acts or what they do. This sort of behavior. Okay. It's not have. Ha Ling.
Yes.
Yes, number 5, Ha Ling. What is the missing word? Number 5.
This sort of behavior make the school a bad name.
No. Okay. Not Nate. Sorry, Hang Ling. Sorry, Hang Ling, did you say something?
I says give.
Yeah, it's give, but give, what form of give? Needs, it's not just give, it is needs something else.
Giving.
Close. It is gives, everyone. Gives with an S on the end. This sort of behavior gives the school a bad name. Okay. Number 5 is gives. Okay. Ding Ming.
I'm here.
Number 6. Number 6, Ding Ming.
We have some important decision to make about in the future of the business.
Good. The missing word, everyone. Whoops. The missing word is make. We have some important decisions to make about the future of the business. Viet Tien.
My parents gave
You finish the sentence, Viet Tien. Please read all the sentence, Viet Tien. Number 7.
My parents give me a lift to the airport.
Okay. Give. What is the form of give that we need for this? So give is the correct word, but need a slightly different form of give. What is it? My parents give me a lift to the airport doesn't make sense. Okay, in English. All right. So I'll give you a clue, Viet Tien. Needs to be past tense.
Gave.
Yes, gave. My parents gave me a lift to the airport. Okay, you cannot say, unfortunately, my parents give me a lift to the airport. If you are talking present tense, Viet Tien, do you have any idea how you would use it? If you are talking present tense, so past tense is gave. Okay, yes. What is present tense?
Yeah.
You using a form of the word give. What is present tense? Any idea? Okay. Quang Ming, do you know?
Present tense thôi mà, đơn giản đi, đừng nghĩ lằng nhằng nữa.
Can you repeat the question? I don't know.
Yes.
Chia động từ này. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're looking at this word here. Okay, give. Quang Ming. Okay, but we need to use it in a way that fits into the sentence if it's present tense. So past tense is gave.
Yeah.
Okay, what is present tense using the word give? We need another word, by the way, as well. That's a clue. We need another word to make this make sense. Any idea?
Have give.
Not have give. No.
Give thôi.
Give.
Okay. It has to be. I know this one is a little bit tricky, everyone. The present tense is, actually, I'll see, Ming Nok, do you know?
Minh Ngọc ơi.
Câu 8 à bác?
Câu 7 cơ.
Câu 7. Give.
My parents give me a lift to the airport is not correct, unfortunately, in English. It should be, but it's not. Okay.
Oh, yes.
You need to do something a little bit different with this. Do you know what, Ming Nok? Do you know?
Is are going to give.
Oh, very close, Megnock. Very close. Can you change it just a little bit? My parents are
Giving.
Are giving.
Yes. Yes. Thank you,
Ah.
Mrs. Ha. Thank you. My parents, Mrs. Ha, help you. Right. My parents are giving me a lift to the airport. Okay. It's present tense. Need to use are giving. My parents are giving me a lift to the airport. Okay, this is one of the annoying things about English, and that occasionally they break the rules. Okay, so you would think my parents gave me a lift to the airport. If that's correct, then why isn't my parents give me a lift to the airport correct? Unfortunately, it's not. If you need to use present tense with this, has to be my parents are giving me a lift to the airport.
Mọi người có hiểu
Okay.
lý do tại sao a moment please teacher? Mọi người hiểu lý do tại sao mà tránh không dùng cái thì hiện tại đơn ở đấy không? Mà kiểu như là chỉ dùng quá khứ hoặc là hiện tại tiếp diễn á. Kiểu như là những cái hành động đấy mà nó không lặp đi lặp lại nhiều lần, nó theo đúng quy tắc của nó đấy. Cho nên là nhấn mạnh là đã đưa tôi ra sân bay hoặc bây giờ đang đưa mình đi. Thế còn nếu mà give me a lift to the airport thì có nghĩa là cái việc nó xảy ra thường xuyên mà nó không có cái gì để căn cứ cả, thì người ta chia thế thôi. Còn khi mình làm bài tập ấy thì người ta cho vào trong cái kiểu người ta yêu cầu chia cái thì gì thì mình chia thì đó. Nhưng trong cái trường hợp này thì khi mình nói thì mình nói chính xác như vậy. Ok. Thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay. Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
Number 8, please. Sentence number 8.
I will make a article price people about it.
Not I will make. Okay. Okay. Not I will make.
I will
By the way, not I will give. Okay. What is it?
Have.
I will
I
have.
will have.
Yes. That was the last one, the last choice. I have a word with the principle about it. I will have a word. Okay. Is the collocation. Have a word. Have a word means to talk to someone, everyone. If you have a word with someone, means to talk to them. I will have a word with this word here, by the way, also Trung Hugh, is principle. Can you say that, please, Trung Hugh?
Price. Principle.
Principal is like the head of the school, the head teacher, like the headmaster or the headmistress. Principal, it is pronounced principal. Okay, thank you, Trung Hugh. Van Fook.
Yes.
Number 9, please.
He gave a nasty comment about her hair.
Okay, is not correct. Leon, number 9.
He had a nasty comment about her hair.
He had a nasty comment. No. McNock.
He make a nasty comment.
About what, McNock?
About her hair.
Correct. Okay. Everyone, it is made. Made. Okay. Past tense of make. All right. He made a nasty comment about her hair. Okay. Past tense is the only word that fits into this sentence. He make a nasty comment about her hair. Again, is not correct. He made a nasty comment about her hair. Made. Okay. Thank you, Ming Nok. Kang Ewan, number 10.
I will give you a ring next week and we can arrange a time to meet.
Good, Kang Ewan. That is correct. I'll give, everyone, give you a ring next week where you can arrange a time to meet. Okay. So that was just practice using these 3 words, make, have, and give. All right. So the tricky bit is sometimes working out whether to use past tense in some of these sentences or not. Okay. Such in this sentence. All right. This sentence has to, if you're only going to use one word, okay, has to be the past tense of give, has to be gave. Okay, same with this one. He made a nasty comment about her hair. Not make, has to be past tense. He made a nasty comment about her hair. All right, so that's just to give you some practice about that. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'll just check, make sure I'm in the right place. Right. Okay, everyone, we're back to our friend, the malaria graph, which some of you will have written about last week. I know some of you missed the class last week. So what we're looking at with this, and remember, I got you to start writing about this at least a couple of weeks ago. Remember, okay, that first of all, you have to, in your first paragraph, okay, you have to do a paraphrase of this sentence. All these task 1 tasks, whether it's a graph, a table, a chart, a bar graph, you always do a paraphrase in your first paragraph of what the chart, table, graph is about. So you always paraphrase this. Your overview is your second paragraph. Okay, your overview is your second paragraph. An overview is a summary. Overview is a summary of the main features of the graph. Can you tell me, Van Fook?
Yes.
Van Fook, can you tell me one of the 2 ways in which you begin an overview paragraph? Which word or phrase do you always start an overview paragraph with? There are 2. There are 2 ways you can do this.
I'm not sure.
Okay, see who can remember. Leon. The overview paragraph, which is the second paragraph, always starts with one of these 2 words or phrases. Can you remember?
Oh, I think in addition.
Not in addition, no. Mingnock. Can
Yes.
you tell me one? Can you tell me one of them, Mingnock?
I think it's overall. And
Overall is 1. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Mingnock. Overall. Overall is 1. Everyone, so overall is 1. Overall. I'll write these up in just a moment. Kang Uan,
Yes.
can you tell me what the second one is, please? Can you remember?
Is it can be clearly seen that.
Very good. Okay, excellent. All right, I'll put these in chat and send them to you now so that you will have a record of them. All right, for the overview paragraph, which is the second paragraph, in all these task 1 essays, you always start, always, with one of these words or phrases, either overall or it can be clearly seen there. Oh, Mrs. Ha.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So overall. So you must start with one of these. Okay. Overall, or it can be clearly seen that. You choose which one you think suits the information the best. All right. So before I get you to go back to writing about this, I know it's maybe a couple of weeks since some of you have seen this graph. Let's quickly review what this graph is telling us. All right. So remember, whenever we see a graph like this, we always look, first of all, at the title. Okay. So we know what the graph is trying to tell us, because the graph is always trying to tell us a story. All right. Then the next thing we look at are the two axes. Okay. The x-axis and what is this one? Haling.
Yes.
What is this axis called here?
Y-axis.
Very good. The y-axis. Okay. X-axis and y-axis, because this shows us our measurements. All right, so we need to look at the measurements to find out before we can start to make sense of what story the graph is telling us. Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, Ding Ming, looking at the x-axis, what does the x-axis measure on this graph?
X-axis.
Okay, remember, this is the x-axis. Okay, Ding Ming, this one. Okay, the x-axis is always the up and down axis, or the vertical axis. What is it measuring, do you think, Ding Ming?
I think the x-axis. I have many.
What are these numbers a measure of? What are these numbers? Not sure? Viet Tien. Any idea, Viet Tien?
The X
The x-axis. What is on the x-axis of this graph?
is the amount of
Yeah, of what?
malaria cases.
Correct. Very good. The x-axis measures the number or amount of cases of malaria. Where, Viet Tien? Where?
In Dalat.
Correct, in Dalat. Okay, and you know that because you look at what's written here. Okay, Ding Ming, does this make sense to you now?
Okay.
Okay, this here, the x-axis is the number of cases of malaria in Dalat. Ding Ming, in 1987, 1987, how many cases of malaria were there?
In 1987. I think it's trained to 100 for 400.
1987. Okay, so Ding Ming, all right, this is the y-axis. Okay, all right, the y-axis is showing us years. These are all years. 1987 is this one, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, how many cases of malaria are there in 1987?
200.
That's right, about 200. Okay, so this is how you read the graph. Okay, so again, anyone who is not sure, the x-axis, number of cases of malaria in Dalat. The y-axis, years, the different years. Okay, so you must, of course, be able to read the graph before you can tell the story. So you must look at the x-axis, must look at the y-axis. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, how many cases of malaria in 1989?
1989, there are approximately 100 cases of malaria.
In 89? I don't think so, Quang Ming. Okay, let's look at the y-axis. 1989 is here.
It's not. 89 is approximately 400 cases of
Correct.
malaria.
400 cases of malaria. Good. Trung Hugh. Trung Hugh. Oi.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Trung Hugh. In 1992, how many cases of malaria were there?
In 1992,
Yes.
there is like, I think from like 100 to 413.
No, just in 1992. So just looking at 1 year, 1992.
At 1992, I think like there is 15 malaria in the lab. I'm not sure about that.
All right. So we're looking here. Trung Hugh, 1992. How many cases?
There is like 15 cases.
Not 15, no. You're looking, I think, the wrong place. Van Fook.
Yes.
How many cases of malaria in 1992?
There's no case.
Correct. Okay, Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
Trung Hugh. Okay,
Yes.
so you can see in 1992, looking at the graph, okay, there are no cases of malaria.
Okay.
Okay, you can see here is 0 or nothing, no cases of malaria. Okay, so good. This is good giving you practice reading the graph. I will just check with everyone else. Leon.
Yes.
Okay, 1985, how many cases?
1985, I think is 100.
Correct. Minh Ngoc.
Yes.
Okay, in 1991, how many cases?
1991 is approximately 380
Good. Okay,
number of
approximately.
cases of malaria.
Good. Correct. Thank you, Minh Ngoc. Kang Eun.
Yes.
Okay, in 1983, how many cases of malaria?
In 1983, it's approximately 100 cases.
Good. That is correct. Okay. Ming Tam.
Yes.
Okay. In 1988, how many cases of malaria?
1988 is 100.
Okay, approximately 100. Okay, approximately 100. Approximately means about, of course. And Ha Ling.
Yes.
In 1990, how many cases of malaria?
In 1990, it's approximately 350.
Is correct. Okay, good. That's good. So I need to make sure that all of you know how to read the graph. All right. So again, to summarize, when you look at any graph like this, you need to look at the x-axis, what it is measuring, and what the y-axis is measuring. In this case, the x-axis is measuring the number of cases of malaria in Dalat. Okay, this thing here. All right. This, whoops, the y-axis is measuring the years. Okay, from 1983 to 1992. All right. So what we did last time, most of us did, was a paraphrase of this. What we're looking at now is the overview paragraph. All right. So before I get you to start writing again, I need to make sure that you all understand what the summary of the graph is. Okay, Minh Ngoc.
Yes.
Okay, Minh Ngoc, can you give me, please, in 1 or 2 sentences, your summary of what the graph shows?
overall,
Yep.
the peak of the number of cases of I think it's a lot of overall the peak of the amount of malaria in Dalat is approximately 430 cases, while the lowest point was 0 in 1992.
Okay, thank you, Ming Nok. So what Ming Nok is doing there, everyone, isn't quite right, Ming Nok. You are giving me more detail than I need at this stage, okay? What I need is just an overall view of what is happening. And because it's a little bit complicated, I will tell you and explain it, all right? What I would use for this overview is I would start with, it can be clearly seen that. Okay, it can be clearly seen that the number of cases of malaria in Dalat, okay, remained or rose gradually in the first almost half of this decade. Now, a decade is how many years? Trung Hu.
Well, yes, teacher.
Yeah, how many years is a decade? Do you know? A decade.
No, I don't know, teacher.
Okay,
This is the first time I heard it.
It is 10 years. 10
Oh,
years, everyone. Decade. D-E-C-A-D-E. So you can look along the bottom here, and this covers 10 years. All right, 83 to 92 is pretty much 10 years, which is a decade. It can be clearly seen in the first half of the decade, the number of cases of malaria in Dalat increased. What happened next? Kang Eun? What happened next? It did what?
It's decreased.
It decreased. Okay. Before what? And then what happened? Kang Eun?
Is the rose.
Okay. It rose how? Give me, please, an adjective, Kang Eun. Rose how?
It's rose rapidly.
Good. Very good. Okay. Sorry, Kang Eun, I'll stop you there just to explain to everyone. Okay. For the first part of the decade, the number of cases in malaria in Dalat, okay, increased steadily before dropping and then rising rapidly. All right. Then what happened? Ming Tam. Then what happened?
Is
Okay, so they decreased, then it rose rapidly. Then what happened?
decrease.
Yeah, decreased. Okay. Before decreasing, okay, and then this is the most interesting part of the graph. Okay. What happens here? Ding Ming, can you tell me what happens here? What is this called? Begins with F.
It's down.
Yeah, begins with F. It's gone down, yeah.
Down to down same approximately 400 to 0.
Okay, what is the word that begins with F to describe what this line is doing? Ding Ming, do you know? The word that begins with F means to go down.
I know go down. I don't know.
Yeah. Viet Tien? Viet Tien, the word, yeah, Viet Tien, the word that begins with F, which means to go down.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. But in this case, we're talking about past tense, remember? So what should the word be?
Past
Viet Tien.
tense.
Yeah, past tense. Fall is present
Fell.
tense. Good. Fell. Fell. Give me an adjective, please. Viet Tien. Fell.
Adjective.
Fell what? Can you think? To describe how fast it fell.
Fast.
How fast did it fall? Quing Ming.
Teacher.
Yeah, okay. So you can see here the number of cases of malaria fell. Okay.
Oh, fell.
Yeah, it fell. All right. Fell. Can you give me an adjective to describe how fast it fell?
Same meaning.
I need an adjective, okay, to describe the speed of the fall. Trung Hu, can you do this?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see, okay, the cases of malaria fell. All right. Can you give me an adjective to describe the speed of the fall?
In
One word. One word.
1,000.
No, I just need an adjective. Van
Fall.
Fook. Van Fook.
Yes.
Okay, can you give me an adjective to describe the speed of the fall?
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly. There are better ones, but that is a good start. Fell quickly. Fell. A word begins with R. Fell means quickly. Sorry?
Rapidly.
Yes, rapidly is a good one. Okay, rapidly. Rapidly. It fell rapidly. So hopefully, Trung Hu, Quang Ming, Viet Tien. Okay, you need to use an adjective to describe how quickly or slowly, all right, these lines change. Okay, so you can see both here and here. Okay, this rose rapidly. And remember, we're always using past tense because, of course, we're talking about the 1980s, long time ago. So it has to be past tense. So rose rapidly or quickly or swiftly. There are a whole lot of these, as I mentioned. Where did I mention? Okay, did I mention? Yeah, speed of change, everyone. Okay, something that happens fast, okay, rapidly, quickly. Something that happens slowly, gradually, steadily. All right, so these are adjectives that you need to learn, please. Okay, so you need to be able to describe how fast something changes. So, Ming Nok. Okay, going right back. Sorry, this has taken a little bit longer, but going right back to where you were about 10 minutes ago. Okay, Ming Nok, when we were describing. So I would say, Ming Nok, I would start off the overview in this case with more like it can be clearly seen. Okay, is a better one than overall. All right. It can be clearly seen. It can be clearly seen that the number of cases of malaria in Dalat increased steadily, gradually, would you say, Ming Nok?
Say gradually.
Yeah, would increase gradually, okay, for the first 5 years. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, before falling, okay, then rising or climbing rapidly to what would you call this? To begins with peak. Correct. Thank you, Ming Nok. To a peak. Okay, I hope the rest of you are following this. A peak before falling. What would you say? Falling a little, I think, Ming Nok. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and then before falling a little, and then falling.
I think it's remain unstable.
It does, But remember, this is just a summary, so we don't need to describe. In your detail paragraph, Mingnok, you would talk more about what is happening in each year, okay? But in this case, remember, we're just looking at a summary. Okay, so it reached a peak, okay, then fell a little bit before falling. What was the adjective I used, Mingnok? Before falling.
Falling, I think it's dramatically.
Dramatically is very good. Okay, dramatically to what?
To 0.
Correct. Good, Mingnok. Very good. Okay, you have summarized it correctly. All right. I hope this makes sense to everyone. So you need to use these adjectives, all right, to describe the speed of change. So again, I'll summarize this for you. First of all, okay, in the first part of the decade, a decade is how many years? Kang Uan. Kang Uan.
Is the
How many
5
years?
years?
How many years is a decade? How many years is a decade?
9 years.
10 years. Okay, 10. Decade is always 10 years. Decade is spelled D-E-C-A-D-E, everyone. Here, I've sent you the word in chat so you can see it. Decade. Decade means 10 years. In the first part of the decade, the number of cases of malaria increase slowly, okay, before falling and then climbing rapidly to a, what is this called again? Mingtam. Mingtam. Climbing to a word begins with P.
Is 3.
Begins with P, Mingtam. What is this on the graph?
It's
Begins with
4.
begins with P. Begins with P. Haling. Haling.
A peak.
Yes, a peak. Peak. Okay. Remember, everyone, peak is the highest point of a graph. A peak. Peak. P-E-A-K. P-E-A-K. Have I got it written down here? No, can't see it. Okay, I'll send it to you again. Okay, send it to you in chat. Peak is the highest point of a graph. Thank you, Harling. Okay, all right. It reached a peak, okay, before falling slightly or falling a little bit, okay, then falling dramatically. I think the word Mingnok used was falling dramatically to 0 or nothing. Falling dramatically to 0 or nothing. So that is what you need to put in your overview paragraph. And remember, the overview paragraph starts with, it can be clearly seen that. All right. So what I want everyone to do, okay, is write the overview paragraph for me again. I'm going to share the document with you now. In case you haven't already got it. Okay, I'm going to take out all what you wrote last time for your overview. Okay, I'm just doing this thing. You should be able to do this in about 5 minutes. Hmm. Okay, so Quang Ming,
Yes.
do you know what I want you to do?
Yeah.
So I only need about 2 sentences, Quang Ming. Last time you wrote quite a lot, okay? The overview paragraph only needs usually 1 or 2, maybe 3 sentences at the most, okay?
Yes.
Okay, and it starts with what words, Quang Ming? What words do you start with?
It can be easily see that.
Close, it can be clearly seen that. It can be clearly seen that. Okay, I'm teaching you, you only need to remember these words. Okay, it can be clearly seen that. It can be clearly seen that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. So everyone, you are only writing the overview paragraph, okay? You are not doing the paraphrase. Don't worry about that. Just write for me the overview paragraph, okay? Which in this case, you should start with the words, it can be clearly seen that. It can be clearly seen that. And then you are just going to describe what happens in general. Okay, just 2 or 3 sentences. So you don't need to describe for me between 1983 and 1984, it didn't change. Between 1984 and 1985, it changed a little bit. Okay, I just want a summary of what happens. You will see here, you can look at this vocabulary I have put here, okay, to refer to. Words to use when something goes up, when something goes down, when it doesn't change. Words which describe the speed of change. Okay, the highest point of a graph is the peak. Viet Tien. Hello, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, for this Viet Tien, you always need to do a new paragraph. Okay, always. So I'll put that here now, okay? And remember, when you do a new paragraph, you always need to have a space between the old paragraph and the new paragraph. Always need to have a space. Okay, that's good start, Viet Tien. That's fine. Okay, Van Phuc.
Yes.
Okay, again, same for you, Van Phuc. A new paragraph always needs to have a space like this, okay?
Yes.
Between the old paragraph and the new paragraph. You have to leave a space. That is the correct punctuation. Right. Trung Hu. Trung Hu.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you write on the document, Trung Hu?
No, I can waiting on it.
You can't write on it.
Yeah, I cannot write on.
Have you Did you click on the link in chat, Trung Hyu?
Yes, I did. Maybe I will click again.
Okay,
And
please
if
click.
it doesn't
Please
work, I
click
will ask
again.
for your help.
Yeah, please click again. Everyone else can write on the document, so you should be able to as well. Okay, Ming Nok.
Yes.
Ming Nok. As I was saying to the others, please remember to leave a space between the paragraphs, okay?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
even if your paragraph is only one sentence, as it is there, okay, it is still a new paragraph, all right?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ming Nok. All right, same for you, Ding Ming. Okay, always need to leave a space. That's good, Harling. It can be clearly seen that. Kang and Kelly can be clearly seen that. It can be clearly seen that. Good. Ming Tam, you need to leave a space. It can be clearly seen that. And Kwang Ming need to have a new paragraph. So I hope this is clear what I'm asking everyone to do. I just want you to do 2 or 3 sentences, okay, using some of this vocabulary, okay, to describe what is happening overall in this graph. And again, what is happening overall is that the cases increase steadily for the first part of the decade before falling and then climbing rapidly to a peak before falling again slightly and then falling dramatically to 0. That is all you need to say. Or that is all you need to write. Okay, very simple. Shouldn't be too hard. Only 2 or 3 sentences. So, Trung Hyu, have you tried to click on the link again?
Yeah, teacher, it worked. I can fix something now.
Okay, good. Okay, Viet Tien. Viet Tien, oi.
Yes.
Okay, Viet Tien. I'm just looking at your first sentence here. Okay, you
Yes.
don't need to say this, Viet Thanh, okay? You don't need to say it started in 1983 and ended in 1992. Okay, that's not important for this. You are just doing a summary in 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, so I will correct the sentence, Viet Thanh. Have a look what I'm
Yes.
doing. Okay, it can be clearly seen that okay, Viet Thanh, can you read what I have written, please?
You can clearly see that the cases of malaria increased steadily in the first few years.
Okay, good. So, okay. So does that make sense, Viet Thanh? What I am describing is this part of the graph, okay?
Yes.
It increased steadily in the first few years. Then what happens, Viet Thanh?
In 1987, it fell back down.
Okay, so you don't need to even say 1987. Okay, you don't even need to say at this stage. So take out the 1987 and tell me what happens, Viet Thanh.
It fell down.
It fell, okay, before the cases fell down, and then what happened?
And then it's right up to the peak.
Okay, climb up to what? Climb
The
up to
peak.
what? A
The
peak.
peak.
Good, good. Okay. First for you. Okay, so it hasn't really fluctuated. Yes, so that can all go out. Okay, that's good, Viet Thanh. That's better. Okay, Van Phúc. Van Phúc.
Yes.
Okay, it can be clearly seen in the first half of the graph, the data, it didn't really fluctuate, Van Phúc, okay? Remember, fluctuate means go up and down, all right? Here it is just going up, isn't it? So it's not fluctuating. So it rose or climbed steadily or slowly. Okay, Van Phúc?
Yes.
So you would say the cases of what, Van Phúc?
Malaria.
Correct. Okay, rose steadily. Before what, Van Phúc? Then what happens? Before
It's going down.
yeah, and what is the word begins with F, means going down?
Oh.
Have to use this form of it. Before falling, okay. Then what happens, Van Phúc?
Then it's grow ups.
Okay, what is the word to go up begins with R? Means go up.
Rose. Rise.
Yes. Okay, rising to peak. Okay, just need one word here. Okay, of. All right, can you read all the sentence for me, please, Van Phúc?
It can be clearly seen that in the first half of the graph, the cases of malaria rose steadily before falling, then rising to hit a peak of approximately 400 cases.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's all you need. Does that make sense, Van Phúc?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see here I've used this adjective, okay? Rise steadily. Okay, means it rose, but not too quickly. Okay, rose steadily. All right.
Yes.
All right. Then it fell slightly in the next 2 years before. And again, what is the word beginning with F? Instead of
Falling.
going down?
Falling.
Yes. I think always better to use one word instead of two if you can. Okay.
Yes.
So falling is better than saying going down. Falling, and that's right. Dramatically, that's the right adjective. To the lowest point in 1992 with no, okay, that's not bad, Van Fook. Only one mistake here. What is wrong with this word here, Van Fook? You've got no case. Case just means one case. Okay, so what should it be?
Cases.
Yes, needs to be plural, of course, because there is more than one case. Okay, cases. Okay, now that is correct, Van Fook. So does this make sense, Van Fook? So you can see, you can describe the whole graph in just 2 sentences, okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then with your next paragraphs, which we will do next week, is when you talk about what is happening in more detail. Okay, but for the moment, this paragraph here is just a summary. Okay, Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Trung Hugh, remember, how do you start the second paragraph? Always, what words do you use?
The.
No, what words should you use? It
Oh,
what?
it was.
Okay, Trung Hugh has to be this, okay?
Trung nhớ tập trung vào đi con.
Okay, Trung Hugh, can you read these words for me, please?
It can be clearly seen that.
Good. Okay, so please always start your second paragraph with those words, okay? Always. Okay. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Nok, I'll just check yours and then we will finish the lesson. All right, it can be clearly seen that in the first half, okay, a couple of words missing here, Ming Nok. First half decade. What's the next word, Ming Nok?
Yes, half of decade.
Correct, half of the decade.
Yes.
Okay, half of the decade. The number of cases of malaria in Dalat slightly increased before a steady fall in 1988. Steady fall isn't quite right, Ming Nok, okay, because there was only like 1 year. If you talk about a steady fall, you would use to describe what happened over a number of years. Like, for example, this is a steady rise or steady climb, okay? But this, you would maybe just say sudden fall, okay? It fell just in 1 year. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So it needs to be something like sudden fall or quick fall or something like that. Okay, the fall was preceded. Okay, that is not quite right. Preceded means comes before. All right.
Ah, yes, I read on there. I don't know, it's just follow or come for.
That's right. Okay, the fall was followed. Okay, not preceded. Needs to be the opposite. Okay.
Yes.
The fall was followed by a rapid Not growth. It's not quite correct. This word here. What am I going to type, Minnock?
Plum.
Yes, I am. Okay. Now, also for the overview paragraph, we don't usually have any numbers in it. Okay. Save the numbers for the detail paragraph before reaching a peak. Okay. So all this can go out. Then decreasing a little bit in the next 2 years. Okay, the rest is correct, Ming-nok. Okay, the rest is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that
Thank
make sense?
you.
Does that make sense? What I have done?
Yes.
Okay, so in the overview paragraph, you don't usually use any figures. Okay, you keep those for the detail paragraphs, which are coming next. Okay, thank you, everyone. You can stop writing now, please. So next week, we will finish this, okay? Finish this graph. And then, because I know we haven't done any speaking for a while, so I want to go back to some speaking. But next week, we will finish this graph. All right, so one thing, please, to remember, Trung Hugh.
Yeah.
What words do you use to start your overview paragraph, please?
It can clearly see that.
Yeah, it can.
Bật mic lên con, bật mic lên đi đã. Nói xong rồi ông tắt hẳn đi. Bật mic lên. Trung Hiếu.
It can be clearly seen that.
It can be clearly seen that. Good, Trung Yu. That is correct. It can be clearly seen that. Okay. Or overall. You can use overall, but for this graph, it's better to use it can be clearly seen that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to class this afternoon. As usual, it's lovely to see all of you. Again, please, if you have any questions about what we are doing, please either email myself or talk to Mrs. Ha. Okay, and that is it for today. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope you all stay fit and well. I hope you all stay fit as a fiddle, especially you, Ming-nok. Okay.
Nhớ fit as a fiddle là gì không? Khỏe như gì?
Okay. I hope you all stay fit as a fiddle and none of you feel under the weather. Okay. Kang Ewan.
Nhớ chưa?
Yes.
Okay, what does to feel under the weather mean? What does it mean?
You feel sick?
Good.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you feel sick. You don't feel well. Good. Okay, so I hope none of you feel under the weather this week. So have a good week, everyone. Okay, look forward to seeing you next week.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye. Okay.